in defeat.
The Cummings County Quiz on BBC Radio Gloucestershire.
County quiz time. We are in the final day, which means it's time to say good morning to Bob, Michael, Mike and Richard from the Matson Baptist Church. Good morning, team.
Good morning.
Good morning. You've had a fantastic week, haven't you? You are 2 points ahead going into the final day. Before we get into the quiz, just tell us what's going on at the Baptist Church over the week. Anything happening?
Well, there's a service on Sunday morning at 10:15. There's an event on at the Phoenix, just up the road, on the Rose Garden today at 2 till 6.
Right.
The fun day. So if anybody wants to come to that, they're welcome.
Check it out. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay. Well, we need to get a move on because we've got 7 questions sitting here which could see your destiny sealed with a good score today. 2 points ahead. You could put yourself away from the other team out of touching distance. So let's get it on. Bob, Michael, Mike and Richard, you've been treated to voices from the Cheltenham Literature Festival all this week. Here is your voice for this morning.
I think it's really important, and I think we were probably all conditioned when we were younger to stay quiet and be polite and not cause a stir. And I'm not really like that, so I rather rebelled against it. Who
do we think that is?
We think Claire Balding. Claire Balding, OK, the TV sports presenter. OK, you're going with that one for 2 points. Your next 2-pointer is a which year question. So it was the year when this was a #1 single in the year for Tight Fit, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Temporary residents, the Prince and Princess of Wales, christened their firstborn William Arthur Philip Louis. The Mary Rose was lifted from the bed of the Solent, and Gandhi was released into our Gloucestershire cinemas. Are we in 1982, 1983 or 1984? What are you thinking? 1983 or 84?
Yes.
Can you just repeat them again? So William was born.
Prince William, born and christened. Mary Rose lifted from the bed of the Solent, and Gandhi in our Gloucestershire cinemas. Not literally, of course.
We're going 82.
OK, you're going 82 on that one. Yeah, imagine Gandhi doing a tour of Gloucestershire cinemas just for his holidays. Taking in the staycation of Gloucestershire. Now then, let's move on to your free choice questions. Your free choice questions you have for you this morning. You can have CDGG, which is still there, or Every Day's a School Day. Which do you fancy? CDGG or Every Day's a School Day?
Every Day's a School Day.
Every Day's a School Day. OK, next week, the 40th anniversary tour of Educating Arita arrives at the Everyman Theatre. Stephen Tompkinson and Jessica Johnson are playing Frank and Rita, but can you remember who played the roles in the multi-award-winning 1980s film version? A point for each.
Julie Walters. Yeah, Julie Walters and Michael Caine.
OK, Michael Caine, or Sir Michael Caine as he is now, and Dame Julie Waters, isn't it? So, yep. OK, all right, I shall take those as your answers. For your 1-point questions, what is the Christian name of the Bishop of Gloucester?
Oh, Rachel.
OK, you're going with Rachel there. Why did Minella Indo make headlines in Gloucestershire earlier this year? Why did Minella Indo make headlines in Gloucestershire earlier this year? Another 1-pointer for you. Have a think on that one. I'll give you a bit of a timer to have a little think on what that could be.
We haven't got a clue. You can leave the timer on forever. Yeah.
coming into the Read For Me team and you're still going. Okay.
It's the racehorse.
The racehorse, yeah.
Okay, so you're going for a racehorse.
Cheltenham Festival.
Okay.
Something to do with the Gold Cup.
All right. Okay, you got Minella Indo as a Gold Cup winner. Okay.
No, we didn't say we were a winner. We said it was a horse.
Okay. Is Dirham Park and its Baroque Country House in or out of Gloucestershire? Is Dirham Park and its Baroque Country House in or out of Gloucestershire?
South Gloucester, so it's out.
You're going out. Okay. And your final question of the week. Can you spell the Cotswold village of Shipton Moyne? Can you spell the Cotswold village of Shipton Moyne? Fire away.
M-O-Y-N. Who is it?
you do it. Michael will do it.
Okay, Michael.
SHIPTONMOYNE.
Let me just check that with Bully. SHIPTONMOYNE. You got the Y in the right place and you didn't forget the E. Absolutely right. There is a point for you. Well done. Yeah, excellent. Durham Park is just out of Gloucestershire. It's in South Gloucestershire, so well done. You got another point there. I don't quite know how we got there, but Manila Indo did win the Cheltenham Gold Cup this year. So, yeah, a great guess. Absolutely perfect. So you've got another point there. The Christian name of the Bishop of Gloucester, that fell well for you, didn't it? Bishop Rachel, of course it is. Bishop Rachel, so you've got a point. Your free choice question. I asked you for the names of the original people who played Frank and Rita in Educating Rita before it arrives at the Everyman Theatre in Cheltenham next week. Sir Michael Caine and Julie Waters were absolutely the right answers you were after there, so you've got 2 points there. So, let's go to the mystery voice first, shall we? Because the mystery voice was this one.
I think it's really important, and I think we were probably all conditioned when we were younger to stay quiet and be polite and not cause a stir. And I'm not really like that, so I rather rebelled against it.
You went for the sports presenter Claire Boulding. That's given you another 2 points, team. Wow. So it's all on our mystery year. Remember buying this on 7-inch single. Lion Sleeps the Night from Type Fit. But what year did I buy it? It was the year that the Prince and Princess of Wales christened their firstborn William Arthur Philip Louis. The Mary Rose was lifted from the bed of the Solent. Also remember sitting cross-legged in the school hall watching that one. We were all taken into the school hall to watch the moment that Mary Rose was lifted out on this little TV screen. On this, they used to wheel it in on a stand. Yeah, the TVs. Yeah, that was going on there. Gandhi was released into Gloucestershire cinemas as well in this year. 82, 83 or 84, I asked you. For a maximum 10, Matson Baptist Church. You said 1982. Oh, if you'd have said 1983 or 84, you'd have been wrong, because 82 was right. Well done. Maximum points. Absolutely amazing. Well done. That is a great way to finish the week. 10 out of 10. How are you going to celebrate? Go and get on the communion wine.
Michael says we'll be dancing on the streets.
Dancing on the streets of Matson. Look out for Michael making his way through the streets. Fantastic. Have you had a good time?
Yeah.
Good. We've really enjoyed having your company across the week as well. So thank you ever so much for being part of it. And have a great weekend in Gloucestershire, whatever you're getting up to. Thank you ever so much, Bob, Michael, Mike and Richard, our team from the Matson Baptist Church. Thank you.
Bye.
Becca, how did you get? You got a big smile on your face. You're looking proud of yourself.
Yeah, I got a 9 today.
Wow,
Just the horse question that I didn't get.
Manella Indo.
Yeah, I started thinking, who's that? I know a lot of people in Gloucestershire, but not that.
With, of course, the first female jockey to win on it.
Yeah, I know. What I'm up to.
Manella Indo. There you go. 1982 was our mystery year. We got more to come, of course. A second part of the Candy Quiz. We should find out how the team will read with me get on in around about 40 minutes' time. Quick look at the roads. What we got?
Sunshine and highs on Sunday up a touch up to 22 degrees Celsius, and that's the forecast.
Thank you very much, Alex. Alex Osborne with your weather forecast for Gloucestershire. So then, for the final time this week,
The Cummings County Quiz on BBC Radio Gloucestershire.
let's have a chat to the fabulous team from Read With Me, the community organisation that just does so much to try and make sure that our youngsters are reading. Good morning to Linda Cohen, Jane Fisher, Seb Field and Ken Tucker. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Good morning. Ken, is this your first morning with us or not?
No, I was with you on Tuesday and Wednesday.
That's right. You couldn't make it yesterday, could you?
Well, I thought I was dropped, but I've been begged to come back again this morning.
Yeah, you were outside the doctor's on Wednesday, weren't you? I remember now.
Yeah.
That's right. Dropped yesterday. Well, I'm glad you're back with us, actually. I was a bit worried after being at the doctor's on Wednesday. So, yeah, glad that you're back with us this morning. So then, have you had a good week? Have you enjoyed yourself, Linda?
It's been brilliant. I was sort of thinking, I wonder what we're going to do with ourselves next week. I think I'm going to rather miss it. I'm sort of programmed into it now.
Sort out something. How did yesterday go as well? Because I know you're putting on an event you're telling us about. Tell us a bit about it.
It was wild. I've never known anything like it. We gave away 200 books yesterday to children, so much so that I had to drive to Gloucester this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning to replenish, because we're doing 2 events, one in Wootton this morning, and also I'm currently outside GL11 in Cam in Fairmead, where we're starting an event at 10 o'clock. So any children in Cam and Dursley who fancy coming down for books and fun, then pop along at 10 o'clock.
Brilliant. Well, make sure to give that a mention as well before we wrap up the quiz, and just remind everybody where people can go for that one as well. We need to get it on then with the quiz this morning. We'll get you a mystery voice as well for you to get your head around. So we'll give you that, and I've got a mystery year for you, the free choice questions. The bad news is, I'm afraid, that Matson got a 10 out of 10 this morning. So you're not going to win this week, but we want you to go out on a high. That's the most important thing. Go out on a high. Okay. So then, let's start things off with your mystery voice. It sounds like this.
Where I am my sort of father's son a bit is I find myself not following the normal route, which is to become more right-wing as you get older, but to become more left-wing. My critique of myself is not that I was too radical, but I wasn't radical enough.
Okay, team. Who do we think that is? Somebody coming to the Cheltenham Literature Festival later this year?
Hillary?
Ed Miliband.
Ed Miliband is there, definitely, isn't he? Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Seb's on it. Seb thinks he's got it. So is the team agreeing with Seb?
Yeah, he's definitely at the Cheltenham Literature Festival, and that will fit, and it sounds like him, doesn't it, for once this week? Yeah. So, yeah.
I think it must be your phone, Linda. It plays
well,
tricks
we've
with
obviously
you.
all got dodgy mobiles then, haven't we?
Okay, let's see how you're going with your mystery year. This was a #1 single in this year. And Douglas French was elected as Gloucester's Conservative MP for the first time in this year. Retired jockey Lester Piggott was jailed for 3 years after being convicted of tax evasion. And 25 years after the first James Bond film was released, the 15th, The Living Daylights was in our Gloucestershire cinemas. Are we in 1986, 1987 or 1988 this morning, team?
1987.
Oh.
What are the others saying, Jane?
Well, it's one of those.
Oh, well done, Jane. I'll tell you what, there's no flies on Jane, is there? She's all over this quiz. Not a problem.
I don't know. I know it's 80s, but I don't know. So let's go with Ken.
If it was an election, then it had to be 87.
Right, okay. There we are then. That does it.
Ken's
the men have spoken.
It's on your head, Ken. We'll just see how it goes on in just a moment. Okay, let's move on to your free choice questions. You can have this morning CDGG or Growing Long.
Ken, choose.
No, I'm not captain.
All right, we'll have the long one then.
Growing Long. Okay. Which Gloucestershire garden has a 137 metre or 449 feet long canal flanked by yew and holly topiary and pyramids and balls? What's the name of the Gloucestershire garden? 137 metres long, 449 feet. It's a long canal flanked by yew and holly topiary and pyramids and balls. Where will you find that?
Oh, it's not.
Linda,
we're losing your signal, Linda.
It's the one at Westbury, I think. Westbury Court Garden near Gloucester somewhere.
That sounds plausible.
Okay. That's what Ken's saying. Does everybody agree with Ken?
Yeah.
Okay, right. We shall see how you get on in a moment. For your next questions, actually, this has fallen well for you. It fell well for the other one, for the other team as well, for Matson. What is the Christian name of the leader of the county council?
Mark.
Mark. 5. Which county sporting club can you go along and watch Graham Van Buren playing for? Which county sporting club will you be watching if you're watching Graham Van Buren playing? Any ideas? Graham Van Buren, which county sports team does he play for?
Is he a cricketer?
Yeah, a cricketer.
So which one?
He's a cricketer.
Okay.
Well, say Gloucestershire then.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
Gloucestershire cricket. Sounds like that's where we're going. Okay. And your next question is Owlpen Manor in or out of Gloucestershire? Is Owlpen Manor in or out of Gloucestershire?
It's in Gloucestershire, because it's near Ely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And your final question for the week. Your spelling question, as the other team had. The Cotswold village of Wick Risington. How do you spell Wick Risington? Who wants to take this one on? Don't all shout at once. Wick Risington.
Yeah.
Wick Risington.
Yeah, how do you spell Wick Risington?
Is there a trick in this? Otherwise, it would be WICKRISSINGTON. But is there a
WY? Is it WY?
Right, go on then, Jane.
Yeah, it could be WYCK, and then
Right.
Risington.
Okay, WYCK.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on then. Job done.
That's what you go for. Job done. Let's
Yeah,
see if
I
it is.
agree.
Let's see if it's job done. Eventually, we all came on board.
Well, we have been done for, haven't we? So,
Wow, I said you want to go out on a high, so let's see how you got on. Wick Risington is spelt, check it with Bully, WYCKRISSINGTON. Well done, Jane. There was a Y in there, so that's a point for you. Your first point in the morning. Owlpen Manor is definitely in Gloucestershire, just alongside Ely, and a little bit between Ely and Dursley as well, of course. Absolutely right, so you get a point there. Now then, this one caused a bit of a and in the County Sporting Club you can watch Graham Van Buren playing for. It was a bit of a guess and a punt, then suddenly we got there, and he's a Gloucestershire cricketer. Yeah, he plays for Gloucestershire County Cricket Club, so well done, absolutely right. The Christian name of the leader of the County Council, Mark, is Mark Hawthorne. Yeah, absolutely right. You've got another point there. Mark Hawthorne gives you another. So to your 2 pointers, your free choice question this morning, growing long, which Gloucestershire garden has a 449 feet or 137 metre long canal flanked by yew and holly, topiary and pyramids and balls? It's the Westbury Court Garden team. Well done. Yeah, well done there. Excellent. Okay, and to your...
I said it first.
Why
are
you
you
did.
Congratulating Ken?
Oh, hang on.
Because your phone was playing up, we didn't hear you.
Yeah, Linda, you're a bit in a...
Alison Wantanard took me there because I'm going to mention Alison. Without her, I wouldn't have got that question.
There you go, Linda.
There we are.
Well, you got one right. So did Ken mine. Don't forget Ken. Right,
No, I won't.
Your mystery voice.
Where I am my sort of father's son a bit is I find myself not following the normal route, which is to become more right-wing as you get older, but to become more left-wing. My critique of myself is not that I was too radical, but I wasn't radical enough.
That is Ed Miliband team. 2 points.
Hey.
Which means for a 10, this will be your first 10 of the week. This was number one single in this year. Douglas French elected as Gloucester's Conservative MP for the first time. Lester Piggott jailed for 3 years for tax evasion. And The Living Daylights was in our Gloucestershire cinemas 25 years after the first James Bond film. It was 1987. You've got a 10. Finishing the week on a high. I said you could do that, and you've absolutely done it. Well done. Brilliant. Into the weekend with big smiles, hopefully. Linda, tell us about your events and how people can come along and get involved today.
Right, so if you're in Wootton this morning, go along now at 10 o'clock to Sinnall Playing Field for the Not So Secret Book Club. If you're in Cam, go to GL11 at Fairmead at 10 o'clock for Not So Secret Book Club. And this afternoon, if you're at Loose Ends, go to the Phoenix Club at 2 o'clock. And there's a huge family fun day, tons going on there. Everything I've mentioned is free. And if you'd like to volunteer with Read With Me, www.readwithme.org.uk. We'd really, really love to hear from you. So please, go on there, look at the email and send us a message. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being great fun this week. And it sounds like you've got a very busy day ahead.
Yeah, we've had a brilliant time.
Zipping all over.
Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you giving us this opportunity. It's been fantastic.
It's good that we're able to highlight a bit of what you do because it's a fantastic organisation, fantastic charity. So thank you ever so much for being part of it and having great fun. Yes.
Could I say a thank you? Could I say a thank you as well?
Please do.
I'd like to thank the ambulance crew and the staff of Gloucester Royal Hospital for looking after my wife last night. She was taken in rather ill, and they looked after her brilliantly.
Oh, well, good luck to her in her recovery, and thank you ever so much for joining us this morning on the back of that then, Ken. Thank you. Really appreciate your time, and please send our love. And our NHS doing an amazing job. I was watching Ambulance last night on the TV, and just, just realised some of what they've been through. Absolutely amazing. Thank you ever so much, all. Have a great night and a great weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, what a great week on the County Quiz. 2 more teams joining Mark Cummings on Monday morning. Now then.